For centuries, the story has remained unchanged. The pyramids of Egypt were royal tombs, built some 4,500 years ago by Pharaoh Khufu, using copper chisels, wooden sledges, and thousands of laborers. According to Egyptologists, more than 2 million limestone blocks, some weighing tens of tons, were hauled into place by ingenious ramps, forming the Great Pyramid, a monument to the afterlife. That's the official version. But the deeper one looks, the more questions arise. Inside the Great Pyramid, the so-called King's Chamber holds only an empty granite coffer. No mummy, no inscriptions, no treasures. Archaeologists have long explained that the contents were likely looted thousands of years ago. But to others, the absence of burial goods suggests the pyramid may never have been a tomb at all. Tools and construction evidence have been found. Copper chisels, pounding stones, sledges, and remnants of ramps at nearby quarries such as Hatnub and Wadi al-Jarf. These discoveries support the traditional engineering explanation. In recent decades, technology has begun to peel back the stone layers of Giza. In 1993, engineer Rudolf Gantenbrink sent a small robot up a narrow shaft inside the Great Pyramid, discovering a limestone block fitted with copper pins, sometimes described as a door. A decade later, a second sealed block was detected deeper within. Then, in 2017, the Scan Pyramids project used Muin radiography to reveal a large, unexplained void above the Grand Gallery, a discovery published in Nature. More recently, unverified claims have circulated online, alleging that new radar scans uncovered vast subterranean chambers beneath all three pyramids. These reports, attributed to researchers Corrado Malanga and Filippo Biondi, have not been corroborated by peer-reviewed studies or official archaeological missions. Until credible evidence is released, these accounts remain in the realm of speculation. If the pyramids were not tombs, what were they? And how were they built? To answer these questions, researchers turned to material science, and the results were shocking. In 2008, Dr. Michael Barsoum, a materials scientist at Drexel University, examined pyramid stones with a scanning electron microscope. What he found shattered the conventional story. These were not quarried limestone blocks. They were cast, engineered concrete. Barsoum identified silicon dioxide binders, hydrated calcium and magnesium silicates, and microscopic spherical particles embedded in the stones. These are signatures of synthetic geopolymer concrete, an advanced material stronger and more durable than modern Portland cement. Even more remarkable, some mineral components do not exist naturally in Egypt, suggesting the builders created materials unavailable in the local environment. Independent labs in France, Japan, and the United States confirmed the results. The implications were staggering. The pyramids were built using a lost technology, one that allowed precision casting of massive blocks. Carbon dating of organic inclusions inside the stones produced surprising results. Some blocks were 4,500 years old, others far older. The pyramids were not built in a single era. They were constructed, rebuilt, and modified over thousands of years. This aligns with the work of Nikola Tesla, while experimenting with wireless energy transmission in the early 20th century. Tesla discovered that the dimensions of the Great Pyramid matched the requirements for resonating with Earth's natural electromagnetic field. He described the structure not as a tomb, but as a resonant energy chamber, a machine. Tesla's Wardenclyffe Tower operated on the same principles, a tall resonant structure built above an aquifer with metallic conductors reaching deep into the ground. Both tower and pyramid were designed to tap natural energy fields. If Tesla was right, the Great Pyramid was an ancient machine, a power generator, a transmitter, a device whose purpose was deliberately misunderstood by later civilizations and suppressed in our own time. In 2018, a team of international physicists made a discovery that could change everything we thought we knew about the Great Pyramid. For centuries, we've been told it was a tomb, but their research revealed something far more extraordinary. When they studied the pyramid's electromagnetic behavior, they found it wasn't just stone stacked in perfect geometry. It was a machine. The structure naturally concentrates electromagnetic energy in its chambers and at its base. Under specific resonance conditions, it acts like a giant resonator, and when exposed to certain radio waves, the effect is stunning. At exactly 234 meters, the same frequency as Earth's own natural electromagnetic heartbeat, the pyramid's amplification peaks dramatically, so powerful it could be detected from orbit. But that's just the beginning. Inside the King's Chamber, the dimensions align with a Helmholtz resonator, a design that amplifies sound. When scientists introduced tones at 110 Hz, the granite walls vibrated. And because granite is rich in quartz, a piezoelectric mineral, those vibrations produced electricity. In other words, the chamber could literally turn sound into power. And then there's what lies beneath the Giza Plateau. Ground-penetrating radar revealed vast networks of tunnels and water channels, evidence of a hydraulic system that could generate energy from moving water. This isn't theory, it's engineering. Even older pyramids like the Step Pyramid of Djoser show the same hydraulic design, which means from the very beginning, pyramid building was inseparable from water engineering. And now, the latest scans from 2025 push this mystery even further. Researchers discovered metallic anomalies deep underground, copper conductors, iron rods, even crystalline materials, all arranged like a modern power grid, complete with conductors, transformers, and insulators. The implication is staggering. The Great Pyramid wasn't a tomb. It was an ancient machine built to harness Earth's natural energy fields and transmit power on a scale we're only beginning to understand. This was not primitive architecture, it was advanced technology, hidden in plain sight, disguised as monumental stonework. If the pyramids were more than monuments, if they once served a greater purpose, then why has that knowledge faded into obscurity? Some say the answer lies not in electricity, but in power, the kind shaped by influence, control, and economics. Modern archaeology, like all sciences, is guided by research priorities, funding, and tradition. Over time, certain ideas rise to prominence, while others are quietly set aside. It's not always suppression, sometimes it's hesitation to challenge long-held beliefs. But across the world, there are patterns that refuse to disappear. From Egypt to Peru, from Indonesia to Bosnia, pyramidal structures share remarkable precision, celestial alignment, and mysterious resonance. Could these similarities hint at a deeper, forgotten understanding of energy and nature? A few independent researchers have asked the question, what if ancient monuments were not just tombs or temples, but part of a global network designed to interact with the Earth itself? If true, such a discovery would change how we see technology, civilization, and even our place in history. It would challenge the story of human progress and rewrite what we think we know about the ancient world. Perhaps the real secret of the pyramids isn't buried beneath the sands of Egypt, but hidden within our own reluctance to look beyond convention. The stakes are enormous, not because of what the past hides, but because of what it could still teach us. The discoveries of 2025 marked a turning point. Beneath the Giza Plateau, advanced imaging, ground-penetrating radar, muon tomography, and other technologies reveals previously unknown chambers and passageways that challenge everything we thought we knew about ancient construction. Beneath the Sphinx, scans detected a rectangular chamber 12 meters wide and 9 meters deep. Its electromagnetic signature hints at metallic or crystalline objects. Sealed for millennia, it seems purpose-built to interact with energy. Inside the Great Pyramid lies the Big Void, part of an extensive network of hidden chambers and passageways. Geometric analysis suggests layouts remarkably similar to modern particle accelerators and energy containment systems. Robotic exploration, though heavily restricted, has captured floors covered not in hieroglyphs, but geometric patterns, star charts, and diagrams indicating resonance frequencies, electromagnetic fields, and energy distribution systems. One symbol even mirrors containment diagrams used in modern accelerators. These chambers were not tombs or ceremonial spaces. They were functional, designed as part of a sophisticated energy generation and distribution network. The evidence grows clearer. These civilizations possessed knowledge far beyond what history credits them with. From synthetic stone discoveries to Tesla's resonant energy observations, combined with the 2025 radar scans, one conclusion emerges. The pyramids were sophisticated machines integrating engineering, physics, and materials science. Celestial alignments were functional. The descending passage points to Alpha Draconis, the ascending passage to Alcyone in the Pleiades. These orientations encode a temporal reference corresponding to a specific epoch when Earth's electromagnetic and gravitational conditions were unique. Hydraulics played a key role. The step pyramid of Saqqara contains water channels and float mechanisms capable of moving massive stones with water pressure. Beneath Giza, radar reveals a network of channels, pressure chambers, and conduits, a potential hydroelectric system. The Great Pyramid's geometry encodes pi and phi. Embedded nanostructures in synthetic stones indicate deliberate microscopic engineering, achieving extraordinary strength and durability. This was a civilization mastering energy, materials, mathematics, and planetary mechanics on a scale that dwarfs conventional history. Egypt's pyramids are just one node in a worldwide network. In Mexico, the Pyramid of the Sun resonates at seismic frequencies and mirrors electromagnetic principles seen beneath Giza. In Bosnia, the Visoko complex contains tunnels, metallic anomalies, and precise alignments. Peru's Corral and Ollantaytambo exhibit advanced stone shaping, hydraulics, and astronomical alignment. Indonesia's Gunung Padang, carbon dated to 20,000 years ago, shows geometric precision and massive stone construction. Across continents, structures share precise alignment to cardinal points and celestial bodies, mathematical ratios like pi and phi, subterranean tunnels, chambers, and hydraulic networks, energy manipulation, resonance, and piezoelectric properties. This pattern suggests a connected civilization, encoding advanced knowledge in stone and engineering across the planet. Around 10,800 BCE, during the Younger Dryas, catastrophic climate events, megafloods, glacial melt, and rapid cooling may have driven the preservation of this knowledge in enduring monuments. Researchers exploring the pyramids and other ancient sites often face challenges, unanswered questions, limited access, and debates over interpretation. Across the globe, places like Bosnia, Mexico, Peru, and Indonesia reveal megalithic wonders still not fully understood. Around 10,800 BCE, during the Younger Dryas, megafloods, melting ice, and global upheaval reshaped civilizations. Yet the pyramids endure, not only as monuments, but as repositories of ancient wisdom. Their celestial alignments, hidden passages, and intricate design may encode lost understandings of nature, geometry, energy, and resonance, waiting to be rediscovered. For thousands of years, these structures have guarded their secrets. The question remains, when will humanity be ready to understand what they tried to tell us?